Hi there, it's Nicole from Mama Elephant, and today I have a designer series project featuring some of the new stamps and dies from the October 2015 release, and I am creating an oversized gift tag. While I'm going to be using this as a gift tag to tie onto a package during the holiday season, you could definitely place this on a card base and use it for a card instead. Very easy, and I think if you would do this kind of assembly line style, you could make a bunch of these all at once. So I started with the window watching Creative Cuts dies from Mama Elephant, and I'm die cutting the elements from some Simon Says stamp cardstocks. I originally thought I'd use the shutters, that's why I die cut those from black cardstock, as well as the little window awning. And then I kind of changed my mind, or the window treatment, I guess, is kind of how I'm using it for my tag. So I die cut those from black cardstock, and then I did die cut the window from some Simon Says stamp slate cardstock. And I cut that 3 times to give it a little dimension. My tag is die cut from the Mama Elephant Tags A Lot Creative Cuts die collection, and I'm stamping a greeting from the Mama Elephant Jingle Greetings stamp set. This is a new stamp set, also from the October release. I stamped it with Versamark ink and then heat embossed that with platinum embossing powder from Reindeer. Using one of the windows as a guide, I am going to trim down some white cardstock to place behind the window so that there will be a different color behind the window, if that makes sense. So I'm just trimming down this white cardstock, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and adhere these windows one on top, or window panes, one on top of another, so that they can dry while I work on that background piece that I just trimmed out. I'm using the Zig glue pen, it's a liquid glue pen, to attach these one on top of another. There are 3 of them. It's going to give a nice little bit of dimension. And then I'll just place something heavy like this acrylic block on top to hold them down until the glue dries. On another scrap of white cardstock, I'm going to stamp the reindeer from the Reindeer Games stamp set. And then I'm going to use a pencil to just give me a little guide. And on my background piece, I'm going to stamp that skyline so that I'll have that. I'll just erase the pencil line. I'll skip back over here to my reindeer and color him in really quickly. The colors of Copic markers that I'm using to color in the reindeer are shown across the bottom of the screen here. I'm using about 5 shades of brown to color in the different parts of my reindeer, where I have the kind of muzzle or face, a lighter color. That's going to be my E53 and E55. Then the rest of the reindeer are going to be, I guess the majority of the reindeer will be E55, 57, and 59. And then 59 or 57, 49, and 59 for the antlers, just kind of depending. I want those definitely to be darker, as well as the little feet. So I'm just adding in some of my darker color here, the E57, and then go back with my E55 and really blend that out. And I'll work on that until I get all of it blended and get him colored the way I want him to look. I chose one of the flying reindeer. There are so many reindeer images in the Reindeer Games stamp set, so you can choose whatever you like, but I was creating kind of that skyline type of look, so I wanted one that looked like he was flying through the air. Pulling in a little more dark here to blend. And again, I'll shade. I always like to start on the kind of lighter side and work my way up to the darker color. That way, I don't get too dark too fast. You can always go darker, but it's really hard to lighten up an image. Blend that again. And here's where I'm going to go in with my much darker marker pull in some of that color to darken up the antlers, and then I can blend that again. And the last things I have to color here are going to be the nose and then the collar on the reindeer. And because those areas are so teeny tiny small, I decided to not even do any shading here. I just colored in the collar with the YG25, and then the nose, and then the little front of the collar with R46. Add just a tiny bit more blending, and then I'll go ahead and use the Coordinating Reindeer Games Creative Cuts die to die cut that. I'm going to just check my skyline here to make sure everything is going to fit really good before I get too far. And then I've created a mask by stamping that skyline again. That's because I want to color the skyline a different color, and then I want to create the sky with the chipped sapphire distress ink. And I'm applying that with a mini ink blending tool and just kind of using a circular motion to get a nice even coverage. I can pull off that mask now. And then I am going to add some snow to the sky, to that sky. This is from the Twinkle Towns stamp set, and I'm using white pigment ink over that distress inked background, and that'll give that great illusion of snow. And then I'm going to use some cool gray markers to color in the skyline. Really quick and easy. This is going to, after all, going to be outside of the window, so you're not going to see a ton of it. I started with my lightest, that C7, and then I'll go in with my darker colors. And shade that down. Once I colored all of this in, I did use the Wink of Stella clear glitter brush marker over the skyline to give it a little glitz and glimmer. And then I'm going to glue the window over my skyline just on one side. That's going to give me the ability to attach my reindeer then. So I'll add a little adhesive to the back of him, and then I can pop up the side that I haven't added adhesive to and get him positioned, because I don't want the window panes to go over either of the eyes. And then I can add some glue to the other end to secure that. I'm using a Sakura black gel pen for the eyes and some glossy accents for the nose. I'll attach this to my tag and add the whole reinforcement, and my tag is all finished. Thanks for watching this video showcasing Mama Elephant stamps and dies. We'll catch you next time.